Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Deep Dive Explainer. Today, we're looking at a truly fascinating contrast. We live in this era where doing something as simple as looking up a recipe online throws you headfirst into a whirlwind of digital chaos. I'm talking pop-ups, endless trackers, those massive terms of service agreements. It's a lot. But today, we're going to contrast that high-stress digital boilerplate with the absolute beautiful simplicity of ancient culinary traditions and analog cooking. We're going to explore how stepping away from our glowing screens and turning toward open flames, heavy cast iron, and ancient slow cooking methods can bring incredible flavor back into our lives with practically zero fuss. So, what does a 13-month tracking cookie have to do with Moroccan slow cooking? I know, it sounds like the setup to a really strange joke, right? But it's actually the perfect representation of the two extreme worlds we navigate when we just want to make a good meal these days. On one hand, you have the exhausting, invisible mechanics of the modern internet tracking our every single click. And then, on the other hand, we have this physical, tactile cookware designed centuries ago that does the hard work for us using basic physics. Okay, let's dive into this. Here's a quick look at our roadmap for today. The modern recipe, enter the tagine, how the tagine works, cast iron cooking outdoors, and finally, less fuss, more flavor. Starting off with section 1, the modern recipe. Okay, so before you even chop a single onion or preheat your oven these days, if you're looking for culinary inspiration online, you've got to wade through a total digital swamp. The items you see here, these are actual digital ingredients, or cookies, required just to browse a major modern cookware website. It's wild. You don't just click and look at a pot anymore. You are immediately served things like weird_get top-level domain, which is the session cookie that figures out your preferred language and country setting. Then there's in-skeleton ID, checking the user ID to open what they call the skeleton. We've also got _CSC, a cookie from Content Square that literally sits in your browser for a staggering 13 months just to remember if you clicked a consent box. Oh, and let's not forget player clearance from Vimeo, which tracks you for 7 days just for bot prevention. It's an absolute alphabet soup of tracking, load balancing, and analytics, all running in the background before you even have a chance to think about what's for dinner. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is it highlights the ultimate juxtaposition we're exploring today. On the left, we've got the digital fuss. The cookies, the trackers, the pop-ups, multivariate testing IDs, and session trackers all meant to optimize advertising. It is just exhausting. But then on the right side, we have analog flavor, heavy cast iron, durable stoneware, slow cooking, and open flames. The contrast is brilliant, right? It shows us that while the digital world requires thousands of lines of hidden code just to function, the physical world of cooking relies on raw, simple materials that have completely stood the test of time. Moving right along to section 2, enter the tagine. So a tagine actually isn't just the food you eat, it's the vessel itself. Hailing from Morocco, it's a traditional cone-shaped pot used specifically to slow cook these delicious, deeply succulent meals, which, yes, are also appropriately called tagines. What makes this so captivating is that its design isn't just for aesthetics. No, that striking cone shape is actually a masterclass in ancient engineering, designed specifically to maximize flavor while requiring practically no effort from the cook. Which brings us to section 3, how the tagine works. Let's actually break down this exact mechanical process, because the physical science here is just brilliant. First, you start with the cast iron base, right? It's perfect for browning your meat and distributing heat completely evenly across the bottom. Second, you layer in all your ingredients. Third, you cover it with that iconic, cool stoneware lid. And fourth, well, this is where the magic happens. The cool walls of that stoneware lid actually condense the liquid from the cooking food and trickle it right back down into your dish. Because of this self-basting condensation cycle, you really only need to add the absolute tiniest dash of water to your dish. The pot literally does all the basting for you. And the crucial point here, the tagine is the ultimate one-pot wonder. Think about it in contrast to that massive list of digital cookies we saw earlier. With this one single vessel, you can braise, slow cook, and serve an entire feast directly to the table. You don't need a barrage of tools or some crazy instruction manual of code. Once the food is ready, you just take it straight to the table and the flavor-packed feast commences. It is the absolute pinnacle of efficiency. Let's move to and see how this builds in section 4, cast iron cooking outdoors. Okay, just imagine this for a second. Juicy burger patties smashed directly onto a cast iron barbecue outdoor rectangular griddle over an open barbecue. Because cast iron holds and distributes heat so perfectly, you get that incredible crispy crust.
Then you stack them high with melted cheese and onions and finish the whole thing off with a drizzle of mayonnaise and hot sauce. It is a highly tactile, deeply satisfying cooking experience that relies entirely on heavy metal and fire. No screens, no clicks, just real cooking.
But the versatility doesn't stop at just burgers. Check this out, shakshuka, cooked outdoors in a cast iron barbecue shallow casserole. If you've never had it, this is a seriously delicious Middle Eastern-inspired savory breakfast or brunch dish. Cooking it outdoors in cast iron brings this beautiful rustic element to the simmering tomatoes and eggs. It's essentially taking a traditional indoor comfort food and elevating it by bringing it right back out to the elements. Now, what if you want to cook side dishes or fajita toppings? Like colorful orange, red, and yellow bell peppers and red onions? That's exactly where the BBQ Outdoor Square Grilling Basket comes in. This tool features specific perforations that mean you can get that incredible charbroiled flavor of an open fire, but, and this is a real game changer, you completely eliminate the frustration of losing your thin-sliced vegetables under the grill grates. It's just a simple, physical design solution to an age-old cooking problem. Zero software updates required. And this brilliantly illustrates our final outdoor example. Cowboy beans with beef and smoky bacon, cooked in the BBQ outdoor round skillet. You mix ground beef, bacon, and beans into a sweet and savory sauce and just let it simmer outside over an open flame for 15 minutes to get a deep, char-broiled flavor. It's hearty, it's comforting, and honestly, it forces you to slow down. You literally can't rush that 15-minute simmer time. It is physically necessary to make sure all those rich flavors meld together perfectly. Which leads us to our final section. Less fuss, more flavor. Our source material actually summarizes the whole thing perfectly with just 4 words. Less fuss, minimal mess. Whether it's a cone-shaped Moroccan tagine doing the basting for you, or a cast iron griddle perfectly searing a smash burger over an open fire, the analog world of traditional cookware offers us a profound relief from our chaotic digital lives. It provides maximum flavor by utilizing time-tested, brilliant physical designs. So, I want to leave you with this question to think about today. Are you ready to clear your browser cookies, step away from the glowing screen, and fire up a one-pot wonder tonight? The digital world will absolutely always be there, tracking away in the background. But the tactile joy of open flames, heavy cast iron, and perfectly slow-cooked food? Well, that's an experience you have to physically create for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me for this Explainer Focused Learners, and happy cooking.